The sun was barely up over the horizon when General Marcus Holloway walked into the grand conference room of Fort Ashburn, his boots echoing on the cold marble floor. His face, weathered by decades of war and strategy, was stoic. Around the long, oak table sat senior officers, aides, and advisors. Maps sprawled in front of them. The situation was dire. An enemy cyber attack had locked down their defense system. Communications were down. Nothing was safe. Not even the command center. The general said nothing at first. He stood at the head of the table and scanned the room. Then he looked toward the far corner, where a woman in a faded blue uniform silently wiped the windows. No one paid her any attention. She was just the cleaning lady. But the general's eyes lingered for a moment. Then he spoke, his voice low, calm, deliberate. Phase ECH-017. Initiate, Protocol Sparrow. Everyone in the room froze. The officers exchanged confused glances. Sir, Colonel Matthews blinked. We're not familiar with that protocol. Is that a new directive? The general didn't repeat himself. He simply turned on his heel and walked out of the room without explanation. Get the files, an aide whispered. We don't have anything on Sparrow. Not in digital, not even in the Cold War archives, another replied, frantically typing on a disabled console. Meanwhile, the cleaning lady quietly placed her cloth on the windowsill and wheeled her cart down the hallway. No one stopped her. No one noticed that she didn't head toward the janitor's closet. Instead, she pushed her cart into the east wing of the base, an old section sealed off for years, officially, under renovation. She reached the end of the corridor, where a rusted door stood untouched by time. She knocked 4 times in a rhythm, 2 short, 1 long, 1 soft. A hidden panel clicked. Inside the hidden chamber sat a dormant communications terminal, analog, untouched by the digital corruption. She flipped the switch and inserted a key, her key. The lights flickered on. The ancient relay hummed to life. Code began transmitting. Dash dash dash. Back in the control room, the officers were in chaos. All satellites are reorienting. Who's accessing our old analog uplink? Sir, someone just punched through the blackout. We have a signal. From where? Matthews demanded. A young technician, stunned, pointed at the old section of the base. East Wing. The colonel's eyes narrowed. No one's used that since. A voice crackled over the main speaker. This is Protocol Sparrow, the woman's voice said, calm, strong. Uplink is secure. Enemy spyware bypassed. Communications restored. Reinforcements have been rerouted. Operation may proceed. Everyone stared. Who is that? A major asked. The general walked back into the room. That, he said with a half-smile, is Elena Vasquez. She's not just a cleaning lady. She's a retired signal intelligence officer. She designed the Sparrow Protocol in 1993. He looked at the stunned faces around him. When the systems are compromised, the enemy always underestimates the invisible ones. That's how you win wars. Outside, jets roared into the sky. Orders flowed again. The war turned. And Elena Vasquez returned to her cart, picked up her cloth, and began wiping down the windows once more. Quiet, unseen, exactly the way she liked it.